Hi guys, this is Vishal here from Trapcode. So in this video we will understand about collection relationship. So basically parent-child relationship between collection. So let's say I have two collections and I want to build a parent-child relationship between them. So what is a parent-child relationship? To give you an example, let's say there is a product and product has many reviews. So product is parent and reviews are children, because reviews have no existence without the parents, right? If the product is deleted, there is no point of having reviews of that product. Same thing goes for a blog and a comment. So a blog has many comments, right? So blog is parent and comments are children. If the parent is deleted, there is no point of having the comments, right? Because they belong to that blog, right? So this is a parent-child relationship where there is a collection and it has sub-collections, and the sub-collection related in a way that if the collection, main collection or the parent collection cease to exist, there is no point of the children to exist, right? So let's see how this can be done in Trapcode. So I create a collection. So let's take an example of blog and comments, okay, and we'll also show you that how it is useful when you are basically building the UI or the front end layer. It is useful by designing the schema, but it is equally useful while building the front end layer. Okay, so let's say I created a collection which I'll say call it as blog. Okay, so the collection is created. Now let's say my collection has fields like title, okay, which is the title of the blog. Okay, let's say another field which is last text, which is the blog description or the blog body. Okay, that's all. Now I want these blogs to have several comments, right? People will come and comment on the blog. So I'll go and create another collection called comment. Comment will have just one thing. So let's say the message of the comment or the description of the comment. So I'll say message, which is a text field. That's all. Now we have two collections. One is blog, which has title and description. Another is comment. Now we want to build a parent-child relationship between them. The blog should have many comments and all the comments should belong to a specific blog, right? The blog is parent and the comments are children. So let's do it. So I'll go back to my blog and let's build a field for comments. Okay, so I'll go and add a field. I'll say comments or list of comments, whatever you want to call. Let's say list of comments. Okay, and here I'll say this field is of type of reference, right? Because it is referring to another collection which is comment collection. So I'll say comment, and this is just default which field of that comment you want to display if needed, and I'll use it as a text field. We can use it as a drop down or redo button, but we'll keep it for later. For now, just use it as a text field. And I'll say multiple true, right? Because I want people to be able to put multiple comments, right? So I'll say multiple true. So this is done. Now my blog has several comments, right? This will work perfectly fine, but the only challenge is that as of now we have not established a parent-child relationship. As of now, comment exists separately, blogs exist separately. So comments can be attached to a blog, right? But there is no two-way relationship, which we call parent-child relationship. So let's build it. So I'll go back to my comment, and here in the comment, I'll go and add a field. Now I'll say this comment is a child of blog. Okay, here it is asking me to choose the collection. Let's choose blog. Now this is asking me that which particular field of blog specifies this relationship. So we have already created this field called list of comments. So I'll say list of comments is children or the child of blog. Okay, and then some field which you want to display. Okay, and then I'll use it also as a text field. So now this is done. So we have built a parent-child relationship between blogs and comment. Let's go and try adding some data. Okay. So if I go and add a comment, it is asking me to choose a blog that for which blog this comment is. Okay, so let's go and create some dummy blogs. Okay, I'll say let's say blog 1, blog 1 description, comment, there is no comment, so just leave it as it is. Blog 2, description. Now let's go and add comments. Now if I go to add comment 1, 1, okay, I can choose that for which block comment this for which block this comment belongs to. So I'll say blog 1. Let's add more comment. It's a blog comment 1, blog 2. So I'll choose blog 2. Okay, let's add one more, blog 2, comment to blog 1. Let's add one more, comment to blog 2. So now we have created a parent-child relationship where comments belongs to a blog, or comments are child of a blog. So if in future if we delete blogs, comment for that particular blog will also get deleted because they don't have any existent bit out at blog. Same goes for product and reviews. If the product is deleted from the system, there is no point of keeping the reviews. Okay, so this is it. Okay, now we will see how we'll use this on the UI. Let's build a UI, let's build a blog list page, and then build a blogs detail page where we list down all the comments. Okay, so I'll go to my pages, create a page, name it as blog list page. Okay, we'll keep it as public. Page created successfully. Great. So now let's display something. Let's put a navbar. We'll say parent child. Okay. And let's display the list of blogs. So let's display in the form of group. I'll say get data from collection, get data from blog collection, and that's on all items. Okay. I'll remove this pagination. This title, let's say title of the blog. So I'll say let's say this is blog creation date. This is the description of the blog. Description. Okay. Now let's go and see how this looks like. So I'll click preview. So it is showing me the list of the blogs which we just created. Don't worry about the UI. So this obviously we can fix. I'll remove this. Now let's create a blog details page where we will show the details of the blog and all the comments. Okay, so I'll click add page, blog details page. Okay, so I'll put a navbar, blog details. Now I'll drop a section. Okay, just to have a nicer UI. So let's say something like this. Okay, I'll remove this. Delete the column and make this column bigger. Okay, so let's say this is my blog details page. This heading I want to be the blog heading. Since we want data from collection, so let's bind the collection to this page. So I'll go to the page settings and bind the blog collection because I want the data to be coming from blog. Got updated. Let's reload the page. So here I go to the settings and I'll say get text from blog. So we are getting this value because now the blog collection is binded to this page. I'll say display the title of the blog. This is fine. Here let's remove the other because we don't need two descriptions. Okay, and we'll say get the description of the blog. Okay, Now this is fine. We will display the comments also. So now I want all the comments of this block to get displayed at the bottom. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll go to my components and drop a header. Okay, let's reduce the size. So let's say small one. And I'll say comments. Put some margin on the top so that it separates itself from the blocks. Okay, and in the layer manager, let's move it inside the container. Let's add one more row to this container and then move it inside the row. Okay, so now comments are here. Let's display the comments. Now, since there are multiple comments, we will be needing a component which display multiple data. So either we can display in the form of table or we can display in the form of cards, which is data group. So I'll just drop a data group. Okay, and I'll say get content from blog. Now you see we are getting this option to get the data from blog because the blog collection is already binded to the page. Hence we are seeing this option. So I'll say from the blog. Now since we have to repeat it or like iterate on it, so it is asking me that which particular thing you want to iterate from blog collection. If I go to my field, I can see list of comments. So this is exactly the same field which we have created while creating a parent-child relationship. So I'll say list of comments. So display the list of comments one by one. Okay, here, and I'll just remove this search bar we don't need. I'll remove this pagination we don't need. I'll remove all these things which we don't need. Okay, and I'll just move it below the column. Okay, so this is it. So this is the blog, the title, description of the blog, and the comments, and the description of the comment, and the let's say date of the comment. So I'll say get data from comment. Let's say created at, and here a description of the comment, or basically the message of the comment. Okay, so now this will display a blog details page. We can even bring this photo dynamically if the blog has photo and the list of comments. So let's go and link this page. We'll have to create a relationship between blog list page and blog details page so that people land on this page and click off the link. So here instead of this I'll say blog details like this, and I link it to the blog details page. So say blog details page, parent component collection, and the ID of the blog. Okay, that's all what we need. Let's give some margin to this. Go to the card. In the dimension, let's give margin of 10 pixels to the top, 10 to the bottom. Let's give a background color. Somewhat greenish. Okay. Now let's go and reload the page again. So now you see it is displaying the blog, and there is some margin which we added. Let's go to the blog details page. So blog 1, if we go to blog 1, let's see. So you see it is showing blog 1 and the comments of the blog 1, comment of blog 1, comment to a blog 1. So this is basically bringing the parent collection and the children of the parent collection. So this is how you design the UI, and this is how you fetch data dynamically using parent-child relationship. Similarly, way you can do it for a person and addresses, person and education, or user has many addresses. So user details and addresses, person has many education, person has many family members. So all these things are a good use case for parent-child relationship. I hope this is clear now. See you again in the next video. Bye-bye.